Morning everyone. This morning or this period I'm going to discuss the fourth common stroke of badminton. But before I will start, I'm gonna give you some basic information. Where is the badminton came from and when was the game established? So, 2,000 years ago, the name of battledores of shuttlecock played in ancient Greece. It was established in India, China, and of course, badminton name talks from its house in Grosseters, where it is currently the home of Duke of Beaufort, where the sports was played in the last century. And then, it was founded in 1934 with 9 members in Canada, Denmark, England, France, Ireland, Netherlands, New Zealand, Scotland, and Wales. So, first common stroke that badminton needed when it comes to playing badminton. Okay, first is the clear stroke. The clear the clear stroke, shot also known as the stroke, is the most important badminton shot, especially in a single game. It is commonly used when you need to buy more times for your shot to return to the base before the next return. It is also strategic to use when your opponent is near to the forecourt, forcing him to retract the back to retrieve the shuttle. If the clear sends of shuttle right to your opponent baseline, it's considered as good defensive clear. So when it is very important to have a clear stroke. When we say clear stroke, it is the basic point of when you're going to push the shuttlecock into the net, you have to push it into the clear stroke, which is because if the opponent if your opponent established the clear stroke, basically uh, from the very beginning of the line, you have to force it up or to force it down so that the opponent cannot get or cannot bound the shuttlecock into the net. Okay. Next is the drive stroke. This is also the second common stroke that players of badminton use. Okay. In this stroke, contact of the shuttlecock around the middle of your racket head. So when we say racket head, it is basically from your body up to your up shoulder. You have to put your racket into the head level of your body. Okay. So I think this is the one that we're going to start when we're going to do, if you have the time to push the shuttlecock from your point up to your opponent. Okay. It is also the aim of the clear shot. It is cost of shuttle to go up high in the air and land out of your opponent back court. Okay. This is very important. When we say drive stroke, you have to push the shuttlecock using your racket into the back of your opponent so that you can have the point. Okay. Next, the clear shot. It is one of the easiest badminton techniques. Beginners should aim to master the defensive clear shot to play longer rallies against your opponent. So, it is basically the basic or the easiest way of taking point from your opponent. And if you really wanted to 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 have your goal as a winning player, you have to do the drive stroke. Okay. Next is um okay. Also, the aim of the delivers flat of fast drive to get the shuttle behind your opponent, causing them to make a weak return. So this is really what I wanted to say, that if I really wanted to get a point against your opponent, you have to do the drive stroke behind of your opponent so that you can have the points. Just to make sure that the the shuttlecock cannot go through the basic line or the fast line. Okay. So next is, although sometimes it can be strategic to aim the shot of your opponent, who will be unable to react or shift his body in times as their natural reactions will be do duck the shot. Okay, so just make sure that your opponent cannot get through with your shuttlecock, so that she he or she cannot get it up, so that you can have the point. Next is also the drive shots can be played both on the forehead or the backhand. Or just say for example you have to do it in your forehead. When we say forehead, just level to your forehead, okay? As far as long as you can have, or you can get the shuttlecock properly, so that it can considered as a point on your side. Okay. Next is to execute the shot, your racket should be held with the head facing straight ahead, locking to your wrist, and the shuttlecock comes into contact with your racket. Oh, that's really exactly what I am trying to say. Okay, the next one is the drop stroke. When we say drop stroke, for more advantage play, if you are in the mid court, when we say mid court, you are in the center of the court. You can try slicing the shuttlecock so it will bounce nicely over the net. So when we say if the shuttlecock drop into the court, you have to push it through like that in your shuttlecock, so that your shuttlecock can bounce to the net and you can push it through the opponent. Okay. The closer the shuttlecock drops in the net, then the harder it is returned. So that is really, if you really wanted to pursue as a winning player, you have to do the four common stroke of this game. Okay, and the main objective of the drop shot is to force your opponent out of his possessions to the various of phase of the game. So when in times of playing that game, when we say your opponent, you're doing a single play, and that is cross line, that is cross to the line, that when you're in the left side, your opponent is in the right side. So establish the point movement, and then do not allow your opponent can get up with that racket, and then just make sure that your shuttlecock can push it through the drop stroke. Okay, the drop shot is best used when the shuttlecock is handling toward you in the first half of your court. And to perform this stroke, the players must in the shuttlecock downward toward the opponent of the fourth stroke. So this is very important, that if you really wanted to get with your opponent and to make a point, this basic common stroke that we're going to discuss earlier, it really help us to motivate ourselves and to aim that we are the winning one of that game. And when executing the drop shot, you want to make it look like a drive, but instead you're only use a little force. Yes, it is to push a shuttlecock over the net. This shot is strategic to use when the opponent is near to the backcourt, anticipating your stroke is clear and or drive. Okay. The next one is a smash. This when I was in this game, when I playing in this game during my time when back in 2019 as a player of badminton single, during the 43rd what was that celebration? Um, Anniversary, I think, of the school, and I was one of those players that playing badminton. When shuttlecock comes from the high angle, it will allow you enough time to act and get the position to strike at the highest point of contact. So in this stroke, we can use the smash, upper head, and then just wait for the shuttlecock that aim into the high, and then you can push it into the racket, go down to the floor. Okay, you ideally wanted to aim the spot farther from your opponent, but another tactic is aim toward his upper torso, making it hard to him to defend. So using this smash stroke, it is very hard that your opponent can defend the shuttlecock or can get the shuttlecock, especially when the shuttlecock bouncing on the court smashly or strokely. Okay? When you smash the shuttlecock strokely to the ground, it is very hard that your opponent can get it up. Okay. So the badminton smash is considered the most powerful shot in the badminton. Yes, indeed, because I was using this kind of stroke when I was playing that badminton, and then usually played on the forehand. Yes, it is. It is often difficult to return because of the pace and the downward angles of the shot. Yes, because when we say if you're going to make a smash stroke and then using from the forehead, then the shuttlecock will be dropped into the ground smoothly and slowly, that your opponent cannot get it up and cannot make it return to you, so that um, your opponent cannot make a points, or you can have the chances to win that game. Okay, it is best used when the shuttlecock high in